The Ntsb has identified dozens of bridges that may need to be assessed. This comes 1 year after the deadly bridge collapse in Baltimore. Now, among them is the Fred Hartman Bridge between Baytown and LaPorte. It also includes the Houston Ship Channel Bridge and the Sidney Sherman Bridge. We do want to point out that being named in this report doesn't necessarily mean these bridges are at risk of collapse. Here's ABC's Andrew Dimber with more.
What we are telling bridge owners is that they need to know the risk and determine what actions they need to take to ensure safety.
Among them, the Brooklyn Bridge, Golden Gate Bridge, Chicago Skyway Bridge, and the Benjamin Franklin Bridge in Pennsylvania. The recommendation comes as NTSB officials release new details about the collapse of Baltimore's Key Bridge. It's been nearly a year since a cargo ship lost power, slamming into the bridge, causing it to collapse, killing 6 people. Officials saying the disaster could have been avoided.
Had they ran the calculation on the Francis Scott Key Bridge, the MDTA would have been aware that the bridge was almost 30 times greater than the risk threshold AASHTO sets.
Now the NTSB has identified 68 other bridges in 19 states that span waterways frequented by cargo ships, and like the Key Bridge, they don't have a current vulnerability assessment, and they were built before 1991, the year new design standards were adopted to protect bridges from ship collisions. The agency acknowledging the 68 bridges are not certain to collapse if struck by a ship, but they are above the acceptable level of risk. In response, officials with the Golden Gate Bridge said the bridge is in full compliance with all state and federal regulations, and said a consultant was recently hired to assess the bridge's structural capacity for ship collisions.